Welcome to PMI News. I'm Anita Raj here with you. Headlines today. CM to chair Dalit Bandhu meeting on September 13th. DGP to do justice to Sadabad incident victims' family. KTR. Bandi Sanjay writes open letter to CM. KCR demands him to hold Telangana Liberation Day celebrations officially. CM KCR to visit Yadadri on September 14th to oversee the temple works. Telangana go to file review petition in High Court over Ganesh idol immersion in Hussain Sagar. Leopard caught by locals in Medak. News in details. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao is to conduct the meeting on Dalit Bandhu to be implemented in 5 mandals. The CM will chair the meeting at his Pragati Bhavan on Monday at 2:30 pm. An action plan to be made by the Chief Minister in the meeting on Dalit Bandhu. According to information, he will take a call to extend the scheme for Dalits empowerment to 4 other mandals in the state. The Chief Minister will hold discussion at Pragati Bhavan on September 13th at noon hours. He asked ministers, MLAs, MPs and Zilla Parishad chairman and others to attend the meeting. The Chief Minister has decided to conduct a preparatory meeting for the implementation of Telangana Dalit Bandhu scheme in 4 mandals on a pilot basis. A release from the CMO stated that the Chief Minister will be conducting the preparatory meeting will be held here at Pragati Bhavan on Monday at 2:30 pm. IT and Municipal Minister K.T. Rama Rao today expressed deep shock and anguish at the Sadabad incident wherein a small girl was murdered after reported sexual abuse on September 9th. The minister reacting on the incident has asked that the Home Minister Mahmood Ali and DGP Mahinder Reddy take necessary action in this regard. K.T. Rama Rao also stated that the police nabbed the culprit within short time if the brutal incident. The minister stated that justice should be done for the family of victims. It is time for providing necessary succor to the victim's family, he said. He suggested that the Home Minister and DGP will take necessary action and arrange for help. The minister said that the victims should get justice immediately. The rape and murder of the small girl led to widespread protests by the parents, relatives and Singareni colony residents. They demanded death sentence to the boy who involved in the heinous crime. Collector gave 50,000 rupees to the victims towards fine. All rights of the girl and assured of a double-bedroom house and a job to the family members. State BJP President Bandi Sanjay Kumar today wrote an open letter to the Chief Minister of the state K. Chandrasekhar Rao and demanded him hold Telangana Liberation Day celebrations in an official manner on September 17th. In his 5-page letter, he also demanded the Chief Minister to allocate land for the construction of a Telangana Liberation Inspiration Center and build it with the funds of central government, while noting that the construction of the center should be completed by the end of 2022. He also demanded the CM to felicitate the families, whose members had sacrificed their lives while fighting feudal razakas, besides including the history of the Telangana liberation movement as a lesson in school curriculum. He also asked the CM to take steps for the protection of areas like Veerabhairampalli, Warangal Fort, Renikunt, Kadavendi, Kamareddi Gudam Parkal Suryapeta Bibinagar Belmla Perumandla. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao is scheduled to visit Yadadri on the 14th of this month to review the reconstruction work of the temple. About 90% of reconstruction works on the Yadadri temple, which started 5.5 years ago, has been almost completed. While all the major works of the temple have already been completed, the rest of the work is in progress. The Sapta Gopurams, inner and outer walls, and the idols of Alva were adorned with Kakatiya traditional black stone carvings, and the Shiva temple is also ready. Earlier, CM KCR left for Delhi on the 1st of this month and met Prime Minister Modi on September 3rd and requested him to come for the reopening of the temple. The Prime Minister also expressed willingness. On the other hand, the Chief Minister is expected to invite Indian President Ram Nath Kovind. Telangana Minister Talazani Srinivas Yadav visited Vinayak idol in Khairatabad on Sunday. He later told the media that a review petition would be filed in the High Court tomorrow on the immersion of Vinayak in Hussain Sagar. The minister said all precautions would be taken to avoid pollution and Hussain Sagar will be cleaned after the immersion. Minister Talsani Srinivas Yadav said they would seek High Court to reconsider their decision. The Telangana High Court on Thursday directed the state government not to allow the immersion of Ganesh idols made of plaster of Paris, POP, into the Hussain Sagar. The court further asked the government, police department and the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, GHMC, to follow the orders. The High Court was hearing the petition filed by the advocate Mamidi Venamadhav to restrict the immersion of Ganesh and Goddess Durga idols in Hussain Sagar. After hearing the arguments, the court announced the verdict. In this backdrop, the government is said to be filing review petition in High Court. A leopard, which is giving sleepless nights to the residents of Kamaram Thanda of Sankrampeta Mandal from Medak district, was caught by them. The leopard has been moving in and around the Thanda during night times. It is also attacking the cattle tied in the Thanda, sending a sense of fears among the residents. Panic-stricken residents informed about the movement of the leopard to the officials of the forest department. The officials came to the Thanda and set up some cages at different points. The leopard was caught in one of such cages. The district SP Chandana Deepthi also visited the Thanda and supervised the arrangements made for the shifting of the leopard.